the bumpers and the bells, chasing that multi-ball magic, the stories that it tells. From the classic wooden cabinets to the digital spells, every play's a new adventure, breaks you from your shells. Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid, yeah, the show's about to start. Talking pixels, flippers, and the tech that stole our heart. From the joystick to the headset, come on and play your part. Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid, a brand new world to charge. Now we're strapping on the goggles, worlds are virtual and bright. Stepping into new dimensions, bathed in neon light. The future's here, it's crystal clear, and everything feels right. Connecting past and present.
Welcome to Hangin' Out.
And through
Let's do this.
the night.
All right. Hey, there we go. We are ready to go. Man, you know what we need to do, Poe? We need to talk to the NFL and have a Super Bowl every week because there's more people in the chat now than there are on non-Super Bowl weeks.
Yeah, that's nuts. We talked earlier. We didn't know if anybody would show up tonight.
Right. So I will quickly I'm not going to run through, and I'm not going to pop all these up here because we'll be here all day. Kaos was here first, then Phil, Retro Bliss. Megan was here next. They had a little conversation going on. And then who was next? Kelly was next. I guess I should put some of these up because, oh, look, Kelly even said, thanks for being here, even though it's Super Bowl. Polo's here. Bliss is still here. Although I should say up here, Phil did start off this way. I'm missing the Super Bowl for this. I don't know if you're missing it or if you're just not seeing it because I'm in the second group. I'm not missing it. I'm just not watching it.
Yeah, people from Ohio are usually in that boat. Their teams aren't ever playing the Super Bowl anyway, so they got to find something.
That's true. Let's see. They were talking about John Riggs a little bit. Crypto Coffee's here. Operation Shutdown.
Hey.
Crypto wants to get in first with one of these. I'll throw this out there now before someone else does. For the halftime show, I'm doing your mother. We are getting quite the reputation for the mother jokes in our chat. This guy, I don't know how he got in. And then I said, Poe didn't send me the link, so I was trying to trick people. I thought we'd have more people in the chat if they thought I wasn't going to be here. Crazy chicks are coming in. Shelby Summers, I don't know who she is. Oh, man, I got a really bad itch in my eye. Oh, since Shelby's here, and she says, nice shirt. Oh, I just took it down because I thought there were two. Yeah, Shelby got me this shirt. I guess I'm a smart donkey. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. But so how's it going up there, Poe? Are you still in the deep freeze?
Yeah, it's still cold. We get a little sun during the day. We did get a couple days there that were, in the 30s. Yeah, but mostly not. Right now, before we started, it was 13 out there, and they're saying -8 for in the morning.
Oh,
yeah. But I think we're going to get into the 40s come the end of the week. So maybe we'll finally melt off some of the snow that came a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I was just watching the weather before I came out here. Ryan Hall, y'all. I like watching him on YouTube. I think he's from like Tennessee or Kentucky or something like that. Pretty good weather guy. And they showed the trough of hot air that we're in right now. and it's just going to spread out and go to the east. So you guys are going to get really warm. They said places like in Iowa, they're going to be 40 degrees above normal.
Oh, wow.
And then there's going to be another Arctic dip where they're going to get blasted by snow right after. We're going to be close to 80. And he even showed the extended forecast out to a month out. And down in our area, it's still going to be way above average. We get up at 4 a.m. to go to work on Saturday and Sunday. I didn't wear a jacket to work this morning. It was just under 50 degrees at 4 a.m. So it's like to walk from the house to the car, I don't need a jacket. And then I'm not going to carry my jacket to work just to have to carry it home. But yeah, that's how bad it, how much warmer it is here. I didn't even wear a jacket to work at 4. Well, we leave here at 4:20. Hey, Henry's here. First time catching you live. Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we're kind of spoiled right now. Oh, Megan said hi to you, Poe. I don't know if you saw
Hello.
Polo said he is no sports bro. He's hanging out with me and you.
All right.
Oh, Savitor's here. Good to see you, Savitor.
Thanks, Savitor.
Yeah, I told Poe before we came live, I said I was thinking at work, when I get home, I'll record a sprint video of the Intellivision football, and I would just save different clips of stuff, and I'd say, let's cut to the Super Bowl, and I'd show a play on the Intellivision Super Bowl or the Intellivision football, and then instead I came home, turned on the TV, and ate pizza.
All right.
So
you made a wise decision.
Yeah, I didn't quickly record. Man, I went through talking about recording that stuff. I went through all the stuff, and I was doing research on how I could capture my audio from the game systems when I'm doing the Sprint or the Atari 7800 Plus or the Nintendo Switch. And I got it all set up, and then I remembered why I wasn't doing that in the first place, because I don't have headphones that I can use with the TV, and I have to be able to hear the game myself, so the microphone's going to pick up the game.
Right.
Or
you'll have it twice.
So I'm like, that's why I had turned all that off. So I spent like half an hour figuring out how to get it to record just to turn it
When
off.
I very first started using a capture card, I learned that kind of quick. It's like, I have a microphone on, and I was capturing the sound, so everything was an echo the whole way through it. Then I get mad because I just played a game for 45 minutes and made a video.
Yeah. See, out here, when I used to record everything, because I always wear my headset, so it doesn't matter. I can hear the games, and I even had it set up in there where I can do like I do out here, where my microphone is on a different track than the game audio, so I can, in post, I can adjust the volume level, so you don't have to worry about, where do I set the volume on the game? Just play them both, record them both, and then fix it in the recording. And yeah, I had it all set up, and then I realized, that isn't going to work. But Megan says, sorry, but this show is way more entertaining than the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Wait, why am I sorry? What's football? Yeah. I mean, I've told people before, I used to live, eat, sleep, breathe, shit football. Everything in my life was about football. From, Sunday morning, I get up, turn on ESPN, all that stuff, all the way through Sunday, watch all the games and all that stuff. And now I don't watch it at all. And I find I kind of like having the time. So it's cool. I don't even watch the Super Bowl unless the Cardinals or the Steelers are ever in it. And the Cardinals, I think their time is come and gone. So I have to hold out for the Steelers. Seahawks are on the board with 3, says Kelly.
Oh, nice.
Now Kelly
Gaming Road Warrior will be happy.
Yeah, Mike the Gaming Road Warriors up there in Washington State. So he's got a party going on at his house watching. Good for them. Kelly's from up in the Pacific Northwest, so she doesn't follow football or any of that, but she kind of roots for Seattle. It's the closest to a home team she has. But yeah, I don't really have a dog in the fight, so right. I would be rooting against the Patriots more than rooting for anyone else, but I don't even care about that anymore.
Right? No, not so much.
Yeah, but I think the Patriots, that's Creeper's team, right?
Yeah, I was going to say you won't be seeing him tonight either. I don't think.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
Yeah. I had thought earlier in the week, I was watching one of his live streams, and I thought about asking him if he wanted to come on the show. And then I remembered, oh, wait, yeah, he's going to be watching a football game. So, hey, there's Chaos back in the chat.
Chaos?
Yeah. Megan's giving Kelly a hard time about caring about the football. Hey, there's Mike's Gaming Gala.
Hey.
Good to see you, Mike. Oh, look, I'll pop the. Oh, well, I was going to put Chaos is up first, but then it scrolled, so I ended up getting. Let's see. The only NFL I like is the Anthrax song. Nice. Now, Polo says Chappelle used to say the NFL is. Oh yeah, wow. I don't know about it. Well, Chappelle can say that. What's funny is because it's so small, the chat, and it's way over off to the side. When I first glanced over there, I thought he said Chippendales at first. I'm like, what is just because Mike's here, we don't have to talk about Chippendales. And let's see. Mike, did Mike go live today? I don't know. If he did, I didn't see it. Oh, no, he says right here, I wasn't live today. Oh, and Mike, I got to scroll back up because Mike wasn't here at the time. We got to put this first one up. Where was it? Here you go, Mike, because you didn't get to see it. Cryptic Coffee went in first with, before anyone else does, for the halftime show, I Am Doing Your Mother. So he even went formal with mother instead of mom.
Mother. Your mother.
Anyway, so what else is going on? Anything?
Yeah, I finally got some sleep, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Still feel like crap, but hey, I got some sleep. Very happy with that.
Did
and
you
I started making a video. Made part of it yesterday, part of it today.
Nice.
Who knows when I'll upload it, but at least it's something.
Did you so you had both days off this weekend?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Surprisingly.
That's like a summer vacation for you. It got up to 30 degrees and you didn't have to go to work.
Right. I didn't believe it was real. It was
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I can only imagine working as much as you do, because I joke around at work today at the end of my shift. I'm like, man, it's been a long week, and everyone else at my work's like, fuck off. You work 2 days. I'm like, oh, that's right. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Megan's been partying. That's her problem. She saw Mike was on yesterday, got drunk last night, and then forgot and thought it was today.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah. Yeah. Poe had 2 days off in a row.
In a row.
Yeah. So you've been messing with that Game Station Go, huh?
Game Station Go time. Yeah, I messed with it. I put some games on it. Sitting here. If I knock everything down, and my chair extra creaky. Yeah,
Oh,
I got it. And
let me get that full screener up here. Oh, looky there.
I'd turn it on, but it'd probably be loud. I should probably. It's all lighting up and everything, and got your spinner and trackball, and everything's lighting up real nice there. And so I played some games. I show what comes on the thing, and then I showed what I added to the SD card. So
Nice.
I'll try to turn it down so it's not blowing you away there. But it's pretty cool. But I'm really glad that there was that price drop. So yeah, from there, when it fires up, it'll let you choose either what's built in or what's on your SD card there. So,
Nice.
Pretty neat.
That's pretty sweet.
So that video, hopefully I'll have it out tomorrow. I was hoping for today, but then it didn't. And it's the welcome back post, so it's going to be an hour long or more. So.
Yeah, 30-minute intro, 30-minute outro, 5-minute intro. Nice. Megan says she still hasn't slept. That's like Poe during the week.
Yeah. Oh man, you start to feel it after a while. That's for sure.
Yeah. Jabba's here. Good to see you, Jabba.
Hey, Jabba.
Overseas over there. I guess for him, we're overseas. It's like what, 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:15. He probably already knows who won the Super Bowl because it should be over by then. Come on, Jabba, let us know who to bet on real quick. Yeah. Megan still wants one of those.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad I waited for the price drop. I did have it pre-ordered originally, and then I canceled it. So, but you'll see in the long video. I enjoyed it for what it is. So,
yeah. Megan's got a list of stuff. It's 12:20 right there. Still, the game should be over by midnight. I would think it should be over. Megan's got a list of stuff. She says she's going to buy a Sprint. She wants to get that Game Station Go. I think she was wanting to get one of those Valve cubes until the price is estimated to be $6,000 because it costs $1,000 per gigabyte of RAM now. It's ridiculous. Let's see. What do we got? Retro Gamer 1977 is
hello
in the chat. Yeah. So that's cool. But yeah, I still don't have any, we have the Switch, but that's Kelly's Switch. I play some stuff on there from time to time, but that's Kelly's Switch. I don't have any of those handheld type of devices that I can take a traveling. But
I bought a few of these through the years. The ones that my arcade came out with for Atari. This is probably the better one, even though it's bigger, so it's not as easy just to smuggle around, but you have a lot more choices on it, a lot more things you can play. Plus, you can connect this one to your TV, and there's an SD card. Their other handhelds usually no SD card for it. So
nice. Oops! I brought up the V word. Megan's she's not speaking to them right now. Yeah. Yeah,
but I need to get back to some Sprint action. I actually had my laptop on for the first time in a month and a half, and I thought right then and there I should finally download those games that Game ROMs, the free ones that Bart sent me, and then I didn't. I made my videos and didn't get around it.
That's okay. That's more important.
I need to. I see Electronite has at least Mr. Dew's Castle. I want that. I've been wanting that since he came out with the cartridge. And the Brian's Man Cave Kangaroo and Food Fight. He brought those out to his website. So
yeah, I saw that. I haven't got a chance to go check him out yet, but I was going to go check out his site, and I'm still waiting for Rev to release the mermaid game and the and what is it? Liddy's Princess Liddy. Yeah. I'm waiting for those two for sure. Yeah, Megan said it's the AI data centers eating up all the RAM. Yeah, the Rampocalypse. Java just shared a walkabout video on our Discord. It's a nice hole-in-one.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Check that out.
Nice.
I've been bad about checking the Discord too, so we need to get back in there.
Yeah. Megan put a video on our Discord yesterday. It was kind of aimed at Mike. It's because Mike was talking in his live stream about the double jumps. And so she posted a video. It's pretty funny. I watched. I know it was addressed to Mike on the thing, but I peeked anyway.
Yeah, that turned out just the way I wanted it to. Actually, I went to bed kind of late as usual Friday after being up all day long, and then I slept. And I think I got up about an hour before Mike went live. So that was like perfect. I was able to shuffle around and get some oatmeal and stuff and get my coffee made. And then he was on. And then he went longer than normal too. So that, for me, that's always better. Gives me something more to sit and watch.
Yeah, it was awesome because he went so long. I was able to see 30% of his video instead of 20%. It's unbelievable. If you were to see what happened from like 11 o'clock till 1 o'clock, when it's 1 o'clock my time is when Mike goes live, nothing. All the customers had checked out. 12 o'clock, I do my walkabout, knock on all the doors of the people that don't check out. And then I come down, nothing. He goes live. I got to see him talking in the very beginning. And like literally when he fired up the first game, someone came walking in, wanting an early check-in. And then he was too cheap to pay what it cost for our rooms. And then I go back over there and then the phone rang. It's like I was constant. I missed probably 2/3 of the games that he played. I didn't get to see a second of. It's like, what the heck? But
there's some cool games.
Yeah. Yeah. Double jump. Yeah, that video cracks me up. It is pretty funny. Yeah. So, but it happens every time. Every time he goes live, I get busy at the store.
Right.
Today it was super slow. I don't know what was going on. It was pretty slow all afternoon. It was one of those times where I'm looking at the clock and like, how is it only 1:30? But
I do that every day at work. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, it's been 8 o'clock for like 3 hours now. With that 9 o'clock break.
Yeah. Now I got an issue where my neighbor Greg that lives right across the way. He's my second closest neighbor. It's a half a mile to his house. He today was his last day at work. So I usually relieve him on Saturday and Sunday mornings, and he's ready to go home. So we get there at 5 for Kelly, and he'll leave at 6. So I get an extra hour pay. I'm always like, you can go whenever, dude. I'm here. I'd rather get paid. But today was his last day. So I don't know I think it's going to be a girl that's going to replace him on Friday and Saturday night, which runs into Saturday, Sunday morning. And she might want all of her hours. So I might have 2 hours at the beginning of the day just sitting there doing nothing and not getting paid for it. So I told the girl that works over at the Avid, I said, oh, be ready. I might come over and visit you for a little while because I'd rather talk to her than the girl that I'll be relieving. I shouldn't say that just in case. No, she's not going to. I told Chunky's last day. Remember Chunky? She came to some of our shows in the beginning. Today's her last day. She's moving on. So I told her to stop in. I didn't know we'd be this busy with being the Super Bowl. I said, you need to stop in and say hi because it might be Kelly by herself in there. And looky here, we got all kind of people.
Nice.
So, yeah. Anywho, so yeah, being British makes it funnier. Man, it is hot in here. Sorry, Poe, but I am starting to perspire. I'm waiting for the sun to go down so I can open the door. But yeah, and I don't know if you can see this. This is a bit of fanciness. I got a wire going through the door holes because remember, I think I told you that one day I was coming out here to fire up for the show and the door was stuck and I had to jack this door open and I haven't replaced the thing yet. The handle from the outside, because this is a cargo trailer, it has the big latch that you can shut the door, but from in here there's no way to keep it closed. So I just said, well, I'll take a piece of wire and fish it through the door, and then I hook it on this, and all I got to do is get one of those screen door. That's what I used, a screen door latch. But
yeah, I have my daughter kept complaining her house key wasn't working. I've had new ones made for whatever reason. New ones never want to work, and the doorknobs of the house. So I bought a kit of 4 doorknobs and deadbolts with the same key.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to do the front door, the back door, the basement door, and then the man door here in the garage, all the same. So anybody can get in wherever they need to. But I got that like 2 weeks ago. And my daughter said, well, when are you going to change it? And I said, when it's not negative 100 degrees out, that's when I'll change the doorknobs.
Yeah. It's hard to get the screws in the handle when you're. Retro Gamer asked if I run a hotel. No, I don't run a hotel. but I kind of run a hotel because Kelly and I work Saturday and Sunday only. And sometimes we'll go a couple, 3 months without seeing management because they don't ever come in on the weekend. So I'm kind of running the hotel, but no, I'm just a front desk guy. For some reason, everyone else that works there thinks I'm running the place because I'll have like the maintenance guys come up and they'll be like, hey, is it cool if I go to lunch? I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm not your boss.
You just need to fuck with them. No, not right now.
Yeah,
I'll let you know.
You're gonna have to wait. I can't have all the maintenance guys going at the same time. But I'm by myself today. Well, that sucks for you.
Yeah, you don't get to go at all.
Yeah, but yeah, I make sure to tell everybody that the new people, the first time they come up to me and ask me a question, it's like, I am not your boss. I am not in your chain of command. I don't care what you do. However,
see, it's the opposite at the mill. Even if a boss tells what to do, we're like, you're not the boss of me. Wait, well, technically you are, but we're in a union. Get out of here.
Yeah. Of course, I always tell the people, you can do whatever you want. You can go home now, come home 5 hours later and clock out and get paid for the whole day. Just know this. I am not going to go tell the boss that you did that. But if he asks me, I'm not going to lie. So they all know where I stand. It's like, I'm not in charge of you, but if they ask me if you're fucking off all day, I'm going to tell them, well, yeah, they were fucking off all day. But
I see Kelly says that the sun is behind the clouds. You can open the door. And I think to myself, it would be hilarious if you did. It could be a little segment. You open that door and she just throws in a bunch of rubber rattlesnakes, Snakes are flying. Just do that each week.
It's still going to backlight me, though, because even though the sun's behind the cloud. Geez, now Smokey's running over here. Come here, Smokey. I was talking about you in Mike's chat. Come here. Come see me. Come here. I can't move the camera. Well, you can see his face. There's
Smokey.
Smile.
Smokey.
This is one of the 2 dogs that found our house when some asshole dropped them off in the desert when they were about 6 months old. Okay, go inside. It's fun out there. They're good dogs, though. Yeah, that whole week it was like 110 degrees, and they just dropped them off. So one of the other neighbors down the road said they saw the dogs chasing after the pickup truck that dropped them off.
Oh.
Like, where are you going? Yeah, that's true. All the guests think I'm a manager. I always tell them, nope. I'm the weekend guy. Gonna hit 51 in Cincinnati Tuesday. Nice. You'll be wearing the shirt sleeves like I am. Get you a Smart Donkey shirt. They're on sale somewhere. I don't know where. What hotel are you staying in, Retro Gamer? If you want to tell me. I don't know. I work at a Holiday Inn Express. So every time I leave work, I feel smarter. Do they even still run those commercials? It's like, yeah. I don't know anything about engineering, but I did stay in a Holiday Inn Express last night. Yeah. Kelly's laughing at you. What'd you say funny? I don't remember.
Oh, did I say something?
I don't know. Kelly's laughing.
Oh, maybe the rubber snakes. I think that would be a great bit. Yeah. Like, let's check the weather. You open the door and just a whole bunch of snakes come flying in. Let's do that.
Since Kelly said you were funny, I gotta read this thing because I thought it was cute. My son sent a thing on Facebook Messenger to us, and it has this picture, and it says, kids tend to laugh about twice as much at their dad's jokes compared to other adults, even when the jokes are objectively terrible. So Jason asked his daughter, my granddaughter, Maya, if Jason himself, her dad, is the funniest person. I asked Maya if I'm funnier than everyone else she knows, and she said, yeah. No, G-Pop is. That's me.
Nice.
I am G-Pop. Yeah. And I guess he said, fair, he's pretty silly. And I told
my dad always, and he still does, but he made a lot of jokes growing up when I was growing up. But it's like my dad was also very grumpy, working shift work and this and that. So it's like I didn't always get along with him. So I didn't find his jokes all that funny back then.
Yeah.
But my friends did, and they still bring stuff up. Whenever when your dad said this or that, I'm like, at the time, I really wasn't, laughing too much with my dad. But now, yeah, some of that stuff was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I told Kelly, I said, well, it was just good timing because that, I'm guessing, happened today. And it was either yesterday or the day before. We got a couple Snapchats from Jason, and it was each of the two girls with their eyes crossed and making a funny face. And I said to Kelly, did they send you those Snapchats too? And she said, yeah. And I said, I replied with a funny face, eyes crossed, and so that was fresh on their memory. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. G-Pop does funny faces and is goofy. Yeah, can confirm. Bart is very funny looking. That's true. That is true.
Yeah, the rubber snake thing, we used to have them out here by the garden, and I had blueberry bushes. So we put netting for the birds, but I also had some rubber snakes you're supposed to put up to keep the birds away. Well, I think I told the story before, something going on, smells from the basement. We thought it was gas or something coming from the sewer. We had the fire department come in. Yeah, I told the story before because the chief went downstairs and broke the light bulb on his hat. Well, meanwhile, they had some other guys go outside to the back, and this was like wintertime, but the one dude backed up next to that one rubber snake. It was still there from the summer before, and it scared the crap out of them, and they came in. They had to tell us. It was hilarious. It was like he thought it was a real snake. Meanwhile, it's like February,
Wow.
10 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that would work here in the summertime, but because rattlesnakes are pretty bad around here in the summer. But usually, I tell people, rattlesnakes, if you pay attention, they don't want to bite you, and they generally will warn you. Hence the rattle. But I did have that one. I think I probably told you guys, but it was right outside Shelby's door. She went home in the evening time. She's like, there's a rattlesnake. I can't get in my house. So I went over there to pick it up with the grabber thing, and I poked at it because I'm like, is it even? I wasn't sure if it was a rattlesnake or one of those snakes that looks like a rattlesnake but isn't. And it went under her house, never rattled. It came out from under her house, went over into a bush. I fished through the bush to take it out of the bush, and I told Shelby, do you want to hold this or do you want to get the shovel and relieve it of its head? And she took the shovel duty and she cut its head off with the shovel. It never rattled once. Even when I picked it up out of the bush, I'm like, that's kind of scary because normally they'll rattle and to stay away. But never seen one not rattle, even when you're, as Bill Burr said in his, were you fucking with it? Yeah. Hawks has 6. Nice English. Michael, get on that. So it's an exciting game. 6-0, I'm guessing. Hour in. Oh man! See, I opened that door for a second. I felt the cool air, and then I closed it. And now I feel even hotter. So, I know I said in that last time we were live, I was talking about that I wasn't going to do the Zachary pinball videos because the way they asked me to do it. Right. And what I decided was I didn't do the pack that he asked me to do and then didn't send it to me. I just did the other ones. And so I will tell people, if you're into pinball, Zachary Pinball, again, and Derek taught me this, if you buy a lot of their tables, you get that platinum pack. And then any table that fits into the platinum pack that they release later, you can just repurchase the platinum pack and you'll get the new tables only. You get credit for the other ones. And I bought the EM Plus tables. There's 4 tables. That pack is $7. And I bought the deluxe table, which is by itself one table. That's $5. But they're part of the platinum pack. So I repurchased the platinum pack, and including tax, I paid $6.24 for a $7 plus tax and a $5 plus tax game. So that platinum pack is the way to go. But I really like that one. You had commented in the one video that the Magic Castle table looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's my favorite of all 5 tables, actually.
Well, I gotta watch that because you said maybe you would put it up the next day. I thought you didn't. Well, then again, I did sleep a lot yesterday, but
Right.
I never saw notification for that or the video you put up today. And again, I haven't been on Discord very much either, unless I'm posting something vulgar real quick and jumping
Right.
back off.
Yeah, I did the one table by itself on Friday, and then I did the 4-pack. I did two tables that went out Saturday morning, and 2 tables went out Sunday morning. And yeah, they're just rocketing through the views. Those 2 videos between them have almost 3 views.
Well, you have since become the Sprint Gamer, so you might want to change your name.
Right. Yeah. The sprint game. Yeah. Off-grid sprinting. I have to laugh because the Creeper, whenever I'm in his live streams, I'll say, hey, and he always wants to, for whatever reason, he wants to call me Off-Grid Gaming or Off-Grid Gamer. And he's like, oh, wait, no, it's Off-Grid Arcade. It's Off-Grid. And I guess because he doesn't know me from back in the day when my channel was pretty much arcade stuff, pinball stuff, which led into the iArcade stuff. So it was all arcade, no console stuff at all up until I got the Sprint. Well, a little bit of, I don't know. Does the Quest count as a console?
Yeah.
So the Quest would be console stuff if you were going to count that as a console, and then every once in a while I would do some Switch.
Well, you did play Toilet Kids with me
Right.
some years ago.
Yeah.
We did a challenge on that.
Yeah. And Poe and I have an idea for doing a challenge and how we might start it off. I did run that idea past Kelly, and she thought it's an awesome idea. So we just need to get together and see about because I don't think anyone's doing the challenges much anymore, are they? We stopped doing them. Phil used to do challenges, right?
Yeah. Retro Bliss Ninja. Was it the Ninja Challenge?
Yeah, the Ninja Challenge. And when we're playing it on these console games, I'll be near the bottom. It's not like the old pinball tournaments when I used to be able to get near the top. These console games, I suck at them all pretty equally. I had to laugh on my Thursday night stream because I was just sucking balls at everything, and Mike was even like, Jesus, yeah, you do suck at this game.
I think that makes for the best live streams, actually.
Yeah.
But even when it's not a live stream, I enjoy that. Somebody says, okay, here's a game, and they're just going to play it for a video and they suck at it. I'm like, I feel better about myself. So, when I record my stuff, what you see is what you get. Otherwise, I would have the Gaming Road Warrior send me gameplay footage.
Yeah, that's what I should call my channel, Off-Grid Therapy, because it makes people feel better about themselves when they watch my bad gameplay. Let's see, Mike says, if it weren't for Derek and Greg, I would be at the bottom. Yeah. Derek, he's kind of MIA. We haven't seen Derek in forever. Every once in a while, he pops into the Discord.
Maybe since we started the new show.
Yeah. And Greg, I don't hear much from Greg. I'm sure he's watching the Super Bowl. He probably has a Super Bowl party going on tonight. I think he does watch the replays typically. Because I know that one day when we were guessing what his age was, and Mike said he thought he was 114, Greg verified that Mike was correct. He did watch it. And I don't know if he posted it under that video or if he just sent me a direct message saying, yeah, Mike's right. What is he? He's 69, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
92.
Yeah. But he sent me a message. Yeah, Mike was right. He got my age. But, what you drinking tonight, Poe?
I have my regular Gatorade again. I like to bring that up. I also have a couple beers over here just in case on the other side. But I try to stick to the Gatorades, even in the winter. You might not have noticed, but I'm a plus size steel mill worker. So it might be 20 degrees in the mill. Once we get started building, I do start sweating anyway because we have so many layers on. So I try to have water or a Gatorade or something like that with me.
Yeah. We had health food at lunchtime. So I got my McDonald's cup still.
Oh, nice. And you know what? The 17th of this month,
Oh,
Shamrock Shakes are coming back.
the return of the Shamrock Shake, best shake ever.
But my wife told me about it a week ago, and I thought she said the 7th. I'm like, the 7th? Oh, well, and then I looked it up and it said the 17th. I'm like, oh, okay. I was going to tell you guys, you and Mike right away, it's coming, it's coming. I was like, okay, we got a little bit of time here. The one year I went crazy, I think. I was sending you guys pictures every other day because my chiropractor was right across the road from McDonald's. So I was going there every other day and getting one of them.
I think you had like 7 or 8 of them before I got my first one. I'm like, we have to stop. Yeah. It's funny. I wish it was the 7th because on the 12th, I got to go to the big city for, I got my ear, nose, and throat guy rescheduled. They're going to look into my ear, see what's up. And I was telling my neighbor over here, we ran into them on the road and stopped, and we're talking on this road. Kelly's over here in the passenger side, and he has some real problems. They were checking out his heart and stuff. He's an older gentleman. And I said, yeah, I don't have anything serious. They're checking out my ears. This ear has way less hearing, way more hearing loss, however you want to phrase it, than this ear. And then I just looked at her and said, I'm just going to the doctor to see if they can switch them because Kelly's always sitting on this side. And
yeah, my father-in-law used to say that he had hearing aids, but he would never wear them. He worked in the steel mill as well for years. And my mother-in-law would get mad because he couldn't hear anything she was trying to say. And he told me, I sleep on my good ear so that I can't hear her, and I get a good night's sleep that way.
Yeah. Kelly says it's just because I don't listen. That's what the neighbor guy said. His wife always says he has selective hearing. That's his hearing loss. I just went in to get it, get the tinnitus on record,
right,
with the Navy, and through the VA. And then he said, "Well, I'll do a hearing test too." And I knew something was up because he did extra testing on this ear. And I never had one of these. He did a test where they would say a word and I was supposed to say the word back. And like half of them, I'm like, it sounded to me like, and then
there a couple of years ago when I tried to get my return to work through the company doctor, I'd been off for 7 months. I had to redo the eye test and all that. And normally my vision's great, but when I get hit with whatever this is, everything gets blurry. And that's what happened that day. They brought me in and the nurse was like, okay, now it's time for your vision test. Go ahead and look through the thing and tell me what letters you see. And I'm saying stuff and I just saw the look on her face. She's like, she's like, okay, you got that right. You got that. She kind of gave me the pass, you're good to go.
Wow.
Like, okay. Because I did go get glasses prescribed at one point a couple of years ago for whenever that happened. And the thing is, once everything clears up, those glasses make everything blurry. So I can't even wear those glasses at all.
Yeah.
So, it's just weird.
Yeah. I pretty much only wear my glasses when I'm driving or when I'm watching TV. When I'm driving, I have a set of bifocals so I can read the dash and see out the window. And then when I'm watching TV, I used to wear the same pair all the time. I'm like, no, give me a single vision because you're reclining your couch or whatever. Now you're looking out the bottom, and I was at the bifocal, I couldn't see the TV. And sometimes we'll go to the big city and we'll stop by the store on the way back, or I'll just have something shipped because for the people that don't know, I can't get deliveries here at our house, so we get it shipped to the hotel. And I'll go pull up and I just run in, I got my glasses on, and whoever's working behind the counter will just be staring at me funny. I'm like, oh yeah, I wear glasses because they've never seen me in glasses, because I have to take them off. If I wore them at work, I'd have to take them off to read the computer screen. So it's like, what's the point? I'd be having them on top of my head more than on my face.
All right.
Megan knew someone with tinnitus so bad it was driving him crazy. Mine isn't horrendous, but it is. there are times where it's pretty loud for me, and there are times where I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm just like, wow, it's really loud. But it's I don't think that's what wakes me up, the tinnitus. I think I just wake up, but I'm not going to tell the VA that.
Right. Well, my friend at work, he was Army, and he has it worse than I do. I get ringing in my ears probably once a day, but it's usually very light, and he's telling me you need to go to the VA for that. And he said, also sleep apnea. And I'm like, well, I got that when I was old and fat. And he said, yeah, but the military, they'll look at that sleep apnea. A lot of times there's causes from when you were in that caused that,
Yeah. Yeah. You never know. It's always worth, like, for years, I was told, hey, go to the VA and apply for health coverage. I'm like, I was only in 5 years. I'm not retired.
Right.
And finally, one day I went in and I filled out the application and I got full coverage. It's full medical. I don't have eyes and I don't have dental, but every time I go to the doctor, it's free.
Nice.
If I go to the emergency room, it's free. If
Nice.
I have an $8 per month copay per med, so that's pretty good. Oh,
Yep.
Megan's got to go. She finally, it's catching up with her. She's got to go get some sleep.
Well, good see. And I saw she mentioned there a few chats back, McRib and Shamrock Shake, and I was like, wow, it's like she's known us, known me forever.
Right.
The only problem with that, Megan, is the McRib comes out around November, and your Shamrock Shakes are February and March. So you're going to have to freeze one or the other to enjoy them both together.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got to go to the Energon recharging chamber. Yeah. I'm thinking just down a few more beers. You'll be fine for the rest of the show.
Right. You can do it.
We've already been on 48 minutes, so we only have an hour and a half to go.
Right. That's my big problem. Now, I finally had a weekend off, so I got like a little over 9 hours sleep or 9 hours of sleep the first night. I got around 8 hours last night, so I'm afraid I won't fall asleep at all tonight. I'll just lay in bed until it's time to get up.
Yeah, a lot of times on Thursday night, I'll stay up later than the rest of the week, and then I still wake up between 5 and 6. So maybe on Thursday night, I'll only get 5 hours sleep, so that hopefully I can go to bed at 8 o'clock the next day. Yeah, Mike does wear safety goggles every time he lifts up Phil's mom's skirt. That's a good plan because you got to watch out for overspray. And well, see, remember when you used to like Mike back in the old days?
Yeah, oh, he's told me before. I understand. It's definitely Shamrock Shakes aren't for everybody either. My sister-in-law absolutely hates them. There's an older guy at work that he hates mint ice cream. So any of us get a Shamrock Shake or the Arby's mint or whatever, we send pictures on the group chat all the time, and then he'll make the puking face,
Yeah, I am kind of in the middle on McRib. I think I told you this before. I like the sandwich, but it's too expensive for me, and my cheapness wins every time.
All right. Well, I'm all right with it only being, for a month out of the year.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't like it as much if it was there all the time. I wouldn't buy it all the time.
Yeah, I'll generate the whole time it's out. I'll maybe buy one just because you only get it once a year, but that's about enough for me. They do seem expensive. He does like the Shamrock Shake though. That's my favorite milkshake ever, is that Shamrock Shake. And what was that other one they had? That was it McDonald's? Who had the red one that was like cinnamony or something?
Oh, I don't remember.
Who had that a couple 3 years ago? It was peppermint, right? It was around Christmas time.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Peppermint one. Was it?
Was it
Wendy's? Was it one of the?
Was it a Wendy's? Might have been a Wendy's Frosty. There have been so many of those lately. Yeah, I think it was Wendy's.
Yeah, now they'll throw in the peppermint from Wendy's that Kelly just put it on there.
But Arby's makes a great one, and like the Shamrock Shake, but then they have the Andes candies ground up and sprinkled on top of the whipped cream. And then Dairy Queen also does, or they did, a spring one the one year, because I think I was sending you guys all the pictures in the same week. It's like today I went to Arby's, then I went to McDonald's, then I went to Dairy Queen, all that mint ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to make, I used to bake a lot. I'd make cookies and stuff. And it was funny because these old ladies would come into the grocery store and I'd be trading recipes with them. And, but mine were all junk food. And I found out that you could make cookies out of cake mixes. And I made these cookies one time. You take whatever cake mix flavor you like, a stick and a half of butter and 1 egg, and you mix it all together, and then you make cookies out of it. And you can put nuts or chips or whatever you want. And I got what was it, butter pecan cake, and I put butterscotch chips in it, and those cookies came out phenomenal. And I brought some into work, and Renew, I called her Renew because I call all the new girls new girl up until they got a name tag, and she got rehired. And she's like, but I'm not new. I worked here before. I said, so you're Renew. And I called her that. I still, to this day, if I were to send her a text, I'd say, hey, Renew, what's up? But I gave her one of those cookies, and she's like, this is the best cookie ever. And the next week, I got a double chocolate fudge cake mix, same stick and a half of butter and 1 egg. And I put the Andy's mints chips in that. And I brought her a handful of cookies, and she takes a bite. She goes, okay, that cookie last week was really good. This is the best cookie ever. That, you know, Shelby says no nuts for her. Yeah, we know why that is. How to get dates with Offgrid Arcade. That's right.
I make zucchini bread around here. I mean, you grow zucchini, especially here, you end up with 9 billion of them. So you make them for all kind of recipes. But the double chocolate zucchini bread that I make, everybody loves that. And I'll put chips in it, or I'll put like the butterscotch chips inside. Man, that's so good.
For a while in Arizona, I had to finally cut people off. Around Christmas time, people would bring me like the little cookie tin, the blue cookie tins where you get the sugar. They would bring me the empty tins because they knew I made caramel popcorn. And I would fill up people's popcorn all the time. But yeah, the other one, now this one's good around Thanksgiving time. If you like pumpkin pie and you like eating muffins, you take a box of spice cake, just the powder from the spice cake, and a 15-ounce can of the pumpkin mix, not the just pumpkin. You don't want it with all the spices in it because the spice cake has it. You just mix those two together. No other ingredients at all. You stir it when you first put it in. You're like, this is never going to get moist enough. There's not enough. It mixes. Eventually it'll mix. And then you put that into cupcake tin thing and you make muffins out of it. And they come out, they taste like pumpkin pie and they are very moist, really good muffins. Amazing.
Nice.
So yeah, this is the best cookie ever. Things you never hear in reference to Phil's mom. What's with all the mom jokes? Poor Phil. Hey, Phil started it all. Phil started it all with Mike's mom, so he kind of has it coming. I still 89-cent Slurpee. What was it? What does Mike's mom and a 7-Eleven have in common? And he had like 4 things and it ended with an 89-cent Slurpee. Yeah, Mike, it's tradition. Phil started it, I finish it. Yeah. And I think you ran into that same thing, Bo, didn't you, when you went into one of Creeper's live streams? And as soon as he sees one of us, he's like, dude, you should go to their show. They do mom jokes a lot. It's a lot of fun.
It always starts with, when I go in there, he's like, I'm so pissed off that this guy doesn't have over 1,000 subs by now. He said, but then they start doing that your mom stuff. Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. I got to start doing more.
I'm doing more live streams than I used to because you get more view time out of the live streams.
Yeah, I actually went to your thing the one day last week, and I was looking for like new regular videos, and like almost everything was live streams, so that's cool.
Yeah, I think this pinball videos I did were the first videos I did since the last pinball videos I did. I don't know, but you know, if people stick around for a whole hour while you're live, you get a lot more view time than when they pop into a 30-minute video and watch 5 minutes of it. But I need to, because I have the subs enough to get the membership, but I don't have the watch time.
All right.
So I need to increase my watch
I don't
hours.
even check that stuff. I have to have you and Gaming Road Warrior remind me where to even look for that stuff when you guys are talking about it in the chat. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. But you know, doing things live in the house would just be a tough thing for me, because even last night when I was making my gameplay video, I could hear, as soon as my daughter came in the house, I could hear her yelling to my wife up there. And then she came down with a plate with a piece of pizza, like, Dad, do you want some pizza? So you'll hear me like mute the microphone. And it's just like, really? I haven't done a video in a month and a half, and as soon as I do, everybody's yelling in the house.
You just need to do it like Creeper does. His daughter walks in and he's like, hey, I'm making a fucking video here. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah. Us here in the chat holding you back. Yeah.
I tell you, another tough thing is live
stuff is fun though.
Yeah, not going live when one of your friends is live. That's tough too, because I used to do either Saturday or Sunday afternoons if I was going to go live on the PS5. And now lately, Mike's been on Saturdays for a while now. That would be usually around the time I would go on. And Sundays, you know, I just don't feel it on Sundays anymore. If I have that day off, it's like getting all my stuff together for the work week, my work clothes and all of that, and doing all that stuff earlier. So, but if I go live, it'll probably be a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. See, that bit me last Tuesday night when Kelly and I did 2-Player Tuesday. And I think you were the one that told me Casey ended up going live.
Yeah, I was out here watching you
at the same time.
And it came up, my notifications dropped down that he was live playing Night Stalker. So,
yeah. So I think, because there's a lot of overlap, you know, a lot of us watch the same channels, and it is tough to, I was going to do one the other day in the middle of the day, and Phil went live because he does that. He goes live usually around 11 or 12 Eastern. And I was going to go live, and I was like, oh, shoot, Phil's live. So I just watched him instead.
Right.
But it's like, I might do some more at that 3 o'clock my time. That's 4 o'clock your time. That's your drive home. I don't think many people go live at that time.
No.
So I might try sneaking some stuff in at the 4 o'clock Eastern on the off days. And I need to send Casey a message and find out if that's going to be a regular thing for him on Tuesday to go on, because he was basically going the hour before Mike and Phil go for the Retro Bliss Rewind. And that's what we were doing with 2-Player Tuesday, but I'll go on earlier. And, you know, if he's going to go, because I can't really move 2-Player Tuesday now on Wednesdays. The 2-Player Wednesday doesn't have the same ring to it.
You just have to do a 1-Player Wednesday.
1-Player Wednesday.
Solo Saturday.
Yeah. But I tried. Remember, I used to do all that stuff. Flight Sim Friday,
Truck
Sim Tuesday, and all that. Yeah. And those would be fun. The Flight Sim you could do live because there's not as much, you know, unless you're taking off and landing. A lot of times I just set the autopilot and I'm sitting over here eating a pizza while I'm flying. But when I'm driving, it's hard to keep an eye on the chat and all that.
Yeah.
And although I did have that one I was live, and I think I was chatting with Derek was in there, and then I paused the game, and when I came off a pause, I drove my truck off a bridge. So that was a spectacular accident. Twins Day. Yeah. I want to try live streaming myself, but it's hard to with my schedule. I've just been doing recordings of me doing a high score run and just casually talk about the game. Yeah. Yeah. And I do like that kind of stuff. I like that stuff is when people are playing and talking about what they're doing, even if it's whatever, I always casually talk about the game. Poe's videos are great because he gives you a little intro, half an hour intro about the game, but it's good information. You'll talk about what, when the game was made, or if it's out from a different system or ported over or whatever. I'm just kind of like, yeah, I found this game. I suck at it. Let's play.
Yeah. Well, and you will see in this new video coming up, I wanted to show some of the systems you can add the games to the Game Station Go. And of course, for each system that had a Popeye, I had to play Popeye on the video. So, and then I would forget I'm trying to do this video showing this thing off, and I'm playing the whole game here. I'm like, I got more things to move on to here.
Yeah, Kelly misses the truck stem.
Those are fun.
Yeah, that's a poism. The truck stem instead of stem. I tell you, this is how much you remember. I mean, Poe as well as most of the people that are watching. I used to do truck sims 4 or 5 days a week. Yep. I would have a truck sim video out. I didn't even buy Louisiana yet. Oh. Louisiana came out like a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months. I didn't even buy it. I was like buying those on day one and doing all the videos, because they always have the visit all the cities within so much time and all that stuff. And that time is come and gone. I haven't even downloaded it. So will Popeye 7800 load on a Game Station Go?
I have not tried that, so I don't know. Mostly I just put games on there that were for the original library for those systems right now. So I'll have to get into that. I don't think I even have that ROM, come to think of it. Daryl that made the game was going to have me play test it, was going to send me the ROM, and then I didn't see his email about that until a month later, and it was too late. So that's when I was on vacation visiting my son out in Washington, and I just missed that email. We had Christmas come up and Thanksgiving before that. So I wish I would have seen that email.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have figured out I could do it out here much easier now. But I put Stella on my laptop so I can run the ROMs for Atari games and stuff like that. And I figured out how to get it all recording on OBS. I run OBS on my laptop, and I can actually plug the HDMI out to my TV. So I'm playing the game on the TV.
Oh, nice.
And then have OBS video visible. So in theory, I could even go live doing
that's
that.
Cool.
But I just thought about that. I could do that out here and have my headphones on and set everything up better. And I even I plugged in the little dongle thing for that CX40 Plus you got for Kelly. Oh, yeah. I plugged that into my laptop, and I was playing games using that. It just automatically detected it and set it all up. So that was cool.
I did put that new, what's it called? Break Invade. I watched somebody else play this game. It's a 2600, a new game. And then Brian's Man Cave, I knew I'd seen it before. He played it, and then Willie from Arcade USA played it. And it's a free download. So I did put that on the Game Station Go. And, of course, it's a new 2600 game. It works great. It's like Breakout with Space Invaders, only your paddle is like Pong up along the side. And then you have the invaders coming from the other way, and you got to hit that ball and destroy them all. A pretty fun game.
Oh, nice. Retro Gamer said quite a few of the Champ game ROMs will work on the Game Station Go, but not all of them.
Yeah. I did try that out. That was one of the first things that I tried out, and I had a lot more of the Champ Games Present games work on there than I did actual Champ games with the demos.
Yeah. Now, can you buy just the ROMs for that stuff, or is it come with if you have to buy the physical copy and then you'll get the ROMs? No,
I'm pretty sure you can just grab. Yeah, you can just grab the ROMs, because when they came up with Zookeeper years back, I bought just the ROM of that.
Okay, I'll have to look for that, because Yeah. Again, I can play that stuff on the 7800 plus, but eventually I'll run out of space on my little shelf
Right.
for games. Not to mention, it's quite a bit cheaper to buy just the ROMs than buying a bunch. Yeah, he said me too with that. So, but I'll have to look into that because I'm new to all this stuff, so I got a lot to learn, especially with the Atari stuff. But all right, well, we haven't. Is the big halftime show going yet? I wonder what time the halftime show's on, because that's when I expected we get an influx of people because they don't want to watch that halftime show. I didn't know anything about it. I'm so far away from everything. I'm like, Kelly said something about the steakhouse in town was advertising that they're going to change the channel during the halftime show and come back for the rest of it. And I'm like, why? What's going on? I don't know. And so I don't even know the person that's singing or whatever. I don't know who the guy is. The person,
the Bad Bunny,
that's performing. Is that what it is? I don't even know. But it's so. But I do know people were saying they didn't want to watch it. So anyway, yeah, I got to look into that Champ Games because they do have some really cool games. Yeah. I got all the demos, and I was playing a lot of those. And I suck so bad, I usually die before I can get through the demo anyway. So it's like a full game for me. Just ordered Ladybug Arcade.
Oh, nice.
Can't wait to get it in.
That's always one that I always want to get, and then I grab something else instead. Ladybug Arcade would be great. I love Ladybug.
Yeah. 2 halftime show thing is because you don't like the artist. It is honestly the most childish. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow any of that stuff. I just, if I like people singing, I don't care what do they say? Love the art. You can hate the artist, love the art. I don't care. People, if I like someone's music, or I'm not overly thrilled with the whole Will Smith slapping Chris Rock upside the head and the way all that went down. But if Independence Day comes on, I watch it because it's a good movie. You know? I
liked whenever Janet Jackson had her wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah. I instantly became more of a fan of Janet Jackson that day. I just can't believe the meltdown that happened after that. Nipplegate. It's like, Jesus.
I had to make sure to find the picture online and zoom in to make sure it really happened. Several times I had to do that.
Yeah. You watched it. Did you see it live when it happened? Yeah. And I don't know if your reaction was the same as mine. I kind of was like, did her boob just come out? I wasn't even sure what I saw. Right. And then, like you said, the pictures would get on the internet and you had to see the still frame for the 3 frames that actually showed, oh, yeah, I guess her nipple was out. And they did just a complete meltdown over it. My mom's calling. Probably because Mike still owes her money. Hello, Mother.
Hello, are you in bed?
No, I'm live on my show on Sunday night with Poe.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to ask you to see how it came.
No, I'm live on the internet. Right? I should have put this on speakers because now they can only hear my half of the conversation. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Thanks. All right, love you. Bye. That was my mom. She was asking if I was watching the Super Bowl. She said it's 9-0 Seattle at halftime.
Oh,
I didn't ask her about the halftime show, as you saw.
She watched Bad Bunny. Yeah, you should have asked that. It's relevant. We're talking about it right now. So, yeah, 2 halftime show thing. Yeah. Now, if you had somebody really great playing something, or just change the channel. You don't want to watch somebody. Just change the channel.
Hello?
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
I'm live with Poe right now.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? That's wild.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you doing?
All right. Well, thanks for checking in.
Okay, bye.
I need to turn off the ringer on my phone.
If I
apparently.
wasn't using my phone as a camera, I'd be calling you right now just to join in.
Right. Be honest, that was actually Phil's mom. Yeah, I wouldn't have answered because I still owe her 50 cents for the last 4 visits. But now I forget, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, the 2 halftime show thing. Yeah, a lot of that stuff I think is, even when we were watching a show, they were bringing up all the stuff with the Bud Light stuff. And by the time Kid Rock's getting out a machine gun and shooting cases of beer, it's like, really, dude? So you just paid Budweiser to buy that beer to shoot it.
Right.
It's kind of counterproductive. And at some point, it does. You answer it, Poe.
Hey, hello.
What?
You're on the air with Poe and Offgrid.
That was Kelly. Yeah, I got to turn off my ringer.
Maybe now we start taking calls on the show.
We should. I think I do have one of those. Where's my ringer? Ringer off. I do have one of those Google phone lines.
Yeah, they're on the air. Yeah, talk to us.
You're on the air.
If you noticed, this thing's sliding down on me. When I made my video earlier, it was sliding up so that I had a cone head the whole time. I shaved my head today, and that's the first time in like a month and a half that I shaved it. So the hat ain't staying on so well since we can cover in the eyes.
You should have shaved your head on Friday. Then by today, it'd be like Velcro.
Right.
Because that's how mine is. I shave on Friday, and then I don't shave Saturday night. I'll shave Friday night, but not Saturday night because I only really have to have it shaved for work. Call in today, 1-800-FILM-MOM. Yeah, we know what you don't want to do, and that is put your link to your video where people can just join randomly.
Oh yeah,
You get random Rambo attacks.
Yeah, we saw that ourselves, huh? Somebody that we knew we were friends with had a live show, and he put the link out there and said, anybody want to come on, just come on. And somebody's wiener came on and not the rest of them.
Full Monty, right? Live on the air. Oh, yeah, that was funny stuff. That was fun. We still talk about it to this day. That was years ago. We still bring that up. Oh, yeah. So you don't want to give out the link. Just put it in the description. Yeah, the link's in the description. Anyone wants to come on in. I mean, I don't care if someone called in. They're like, you guys suck, you fuckers. Okay. But yeah, that was what it was like. The dude was just not putting his face on for a while. It was kind of like the middle of it, and then all of a sudden he stands up and like, like, oh, hello.
And the host was just like didn't know what to do. It was like this whole time, like,
yeah. See, now I was bummed because we were watching that live when it happened. Kelly was watching, and then after the guy recovered and took it down, Kelly thought about it, and then she slapped me. She said, "See, they do come in adult sizes," because I've been telling her that they only come in one size. But no, that was hilarious, and yeah. Without going into too much detail, the other funny story with that same person, Kelly and I actually met that gentleman, and we had to call him by his YouTube name, and he called me Offgrid the whole time, even though we're face to face sitting down eating dinner. It was kind of weird. I mean, I guess I would still call you Poe.
Yeah, well, that's a name that I've been called since I was a kid. Poe, everybody called me Poe from at least junior high on up.
Yeah, and that's more of a nickname than just a YouTube name.
Right.
Yeah, that would be like Retro Gamer here. our good friend here, Retro Gamer, if we went out for pizza and the whole night I'm like, so Retro Gamer, how's work going when we're sitting face to face? It seemed a bit odd, to say the least.
Yeah, I think the only reason like we refer to Mike, the Gaming Road Warrior, is the Gaming Road Warrior is because we have Mike from Mike's Gaming Gala. So MGG, when we talk about him,
right,
we talk about him a lot privately. Oh, you wouldn't believe it.
Right. But when we're with him, it's just Mike.
Right.
We don't have to have the qualifier. And I imagine if I ever get a chance to meet with Mike's Gaming Gala here, I'm not going to be calling him Mike's Gaming Gala. I'll be like, hey, Mike. But look, Retro Gamer, my name is Michael. Is he? And it's so there's plenty of Mikes around. Mike, and Michael. Yeah. And it's funny because for a long time, most people just called me Offgrid. And I guess now most people seem to know my name because I'll jump in someone's chat and they're like, hey, Bart. I was like, oh, hey.
Well, you and I have had that whole greeting thing since way back in the day. Even before we started the show together, it was just like, oh, Offgrid, with exclamation points.
Yeah. That's a holdover from way back. Maybe even before we spoke face to face, even on cameras, probably. We might have been doing that in people's chats. That's kind of how that all started with us. But because Poe and I have known each other for quite a while now.
Yeah, I'm bad with numbers of years, but it's been a while now.
Yeah. Well, you just sent that thing.
Yeah,
what was it on Facebook?
4 years.
4 years on Facebook.
Yeah, since we became friends on Facebook, and we were talking even before that.
Yeah, we were friends before that, and so it's been a while, and our channels were pretty wee little back then.
Mine still is, but still, I mean, it was tiny back then.
Yeah. Well, I know when I first met the other guy we were just talking about, I had 5 subs.
Oh yeah.
When he found my channel, and then I think you found me through him, right?
Yeah.
And then I was probably at 50 or less, probably subs when we met. Yeah, that's how that works. Bart is my channel name. Offgrid is my real name. Yeah. But, so Poe and I have known each other for quite a while now. And we met Mike about the same time.
Right.
And then we met Greg a little shortly thereafter, but not a long time after.
Yeah, Greg came.
And then for me, meeting Mike's Gaming Gala has been relatively recent for me. And Casey and a lot of these guys that once I started getting more into consoles. Hey, there you go.
Hey, it's the Game Freak.
Nice. Good to see you. Thanks for popping
definitely.
in. Is it a halftime join? Because I know my mom said it was halftime when she called me during the show. When I first asked her, she asked if I was sleeping. I'm like, no, it's only just after 7 and we don't work tomorrow. But, mom's in her 80s. Well, I should have called her out when said, how come you're not, if you were watching, you would know I was live right now, Mom. Not much of a supporter of her son.
My parents, they have internet, but they're not on Facebook or anything like that. They won't do any of that. I'll send them YouTube videos of different things. If I see something like, here's an old Laurel and Hardy or our gang, they'll like that. They like watching that stuff. But actually, they just switched providers, so their internet went down this weekend. So usually I get a weekend email from them with the whole story. It's like they're writing a letter. How have you been? We are fine. We both had the flu. We went to church. We went to the store. We went out for lunch. Love Mom and Dad.
I talk to my mom. She'll call about every other week. we'll talk on the phone, and then but she fights. She still, when her phone died, she had to search around to get another flip phone because she will not get a smartphone. And I keep telling her to, she's like, well, I don't want any of that stuff. I don't want to have Facebook. I don't want to have, and I'm like, you can choose who you tell that you even have that stuff. But because I'll tell her, and then I keep telling Kelly, I got these tablets that I use for all kinds of stuff. This one's kind of preset. It's not hooked up right now, but that's my deck board.
Oh yeah.
Alternative. And I got these for $35. They were on Amazon Prime on the Black Friday, and I was gonna get her one and just set up like a Snapchat account and a Facebook account, just put Messenger on there for her. And because I tell her all the time, the kids are sending pictures of your great grandchildren. Your grandkids have kids now, and they're sending all kind of pictures, and she's trying to look at them on a little flip phone with a tiny little screen. And I'm like, I tell Kelly, I need to get one of those and set those up and just give her the accounts to the kids and be like, here, and then she could get in on the loop. Because
my parents are funny because we'll email them pictures, and then the next time you go up to see them, they actually printed them all out. They got printer paper and the pictures stuck to the refrigerator with a magnet.
Yeah, that's how my mom is. She wants to take pictures and get them printed. Yeah.
I'm glad you reminded me of that deck, because I did buy one there. What was it? November. It's still sitting here in the box. I need to figure that out. I want to integrate it with OBS and eventually be good with that stuff, but it's all about finding time.
Yeah, this one, let me go over here. I got to launch the software. And then I can I got it. I plugged it back in. I have it set up. This is my, I'm going to make myself bigger if I can get over here, so I can actually see. Can you see that? That is I got for streaming and recording.
Oh, okay.
I could have it set to the pinball screen or
nice.
The arcade screen and all that stuff. And then if I swipe over this way, that is my truck stem.
Oh, cool.
So I have start the engine, hit the hazard lights, put the windows up and down, the displays, all that stuff, the brakes. Oh. And if I go one more, this one is one of the aircraft that I fly in Flight Sim. No, man, I pushed something. Oh, no. Cancel. I touched something on here, and Restream wanted to end the stream.
Wait, time for me to plug in here. 1 second here.
But that's what I use for all kinds of stuff. I have several different screens. Matter of fact, what is that? What just happened there? Am I still live? Because I lost Poe at the same time as I had something weird happen on my screen.
Oh, I'm here. I'm just plugging in my phone. I'm down to 10% already.
Oh, geez. I don't know if it'll read this sidebar over here. I'm sure it won't. Oh, almost. There's all these different things on here. I got American Truck Sim, OBS, Flight Sim, the Cessna 414, the Flight Sim Cessna 182, the Mooney, Train Sim World 4, Train Sim Classic, Elite something, DV, Derail Valley, 2 different trains for Derail Valley, and then SH4. What is that? I don't know. Oh, Silent Hunter. It's got all the ahead 1/3 and all that stuff and fire torpedoes. So you can set up all that stuff for when you're playing the different games. It was like $5 for the pro version. You can download it for free, but you get the pro version for $5 and you can have all that stuff. Yeah, your moms do like to take pictures. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, yep, I'm live still. I pushed something on there and it whited out my whole screen. I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, so if you want to have like a deck board or what do they call them, a stream deck thing, but you don't want to pay all that money that they cost, deck board, that's the program. You can get the program. You got to run a server on your computer and you can run the program on your tablet or your phone or spare phone or whatever, and you can set up all the different things. You can set up how many buttons, what the grid is. You can put all the different colors. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And you just
I bought this thing during the sale. They had a big sale on them, and I couldn't wait to get it. And now here it is. What was it? Probably like October or something. I bought the thing.
Yeah.
So this is the mini. I need to figure it all out one day.
Let's see. Chaos said, for anyone who's a Switch user online, I have the Game Boy NES in SNES now that I can play again. If anyone wants to challenge, let's do this. Kelly said, the sun is down. I can open the door. It's down to 75 in here. I'm going to be getting a jacket soon. Let's see what we got outside. Are the dogs still out? That dog's going to attack me. Oh, it's really neat right now because there's just enough light to silhouette the mountains out there, so it looks like an old Western movie.
Speaking of old westerns, the other night, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance was on again. I always like to watch that one when it's on. So, and the wife found it. She was going upstairs to clean up upstairs and stuff like that, and then take her bath. And she put that on. And another reason I didn't get to making my video right away. I sat and watched that whole thing.
Nice. Oh man, it's gorgeous outside. That air feels great. Yeah, Steam Decks are still up there in price. They have one of those Steam Decks that has rotary dials on it too.
I saw that.
So you can use it for flight sim stuff. But that's pretty cool. But I have that stuff over here, which you can't really see because I can't turn the camera that far. But that's where my radio panel sits. Right over here, I got my throttle levers. Every once in a while, I'm messing with the throttle levers while we're talking because they're sitting right here. But if I could turn that camera on, you'd be able to see them. I got my steering wheel right here, so I can drive. But anyway, this is my little set. Hey, do you guys know of anyone online that sells refurbished 5200s? I do not.
No, I'm sure there's somebody in one of the many Facebook groups that would do that. The big thing right now you see is Intellivision stuff, or what I see anyway. Refurbished.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Somewhere, I don't know. Used to be a time I'd say maybe go check Craigslist, but I think that's all just hookers now.
Yeah, I saw somebody selling 5200 recently on Marketplace. But I think they wanted a couple $100 for that thing, you know. I think when I got mine, I got it for 50 or 75 bucks, and it still worked from a girl that lived up where my daughter goes to college. They were cleaning out their grandparents' house. I kind of lucked out on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see that Chaos that Lucille Ball got dental work done, and then she was hearing some weird stuff, and they found out that there were some like Chinese spies or something that had a base near the studios or underneath, and she was actually could tell because of her dental work or something. It's supposed to be a true story. Phil Kelly with a random Phil's mom.
Hey, Obsidian.
Hey, there's Obsidian Contraption. Good to see you. Oh man,
This isn't too promising though. I hit the 15%. That's when it tells me, hey, you better do something here. I plugged it in and it still dropped all the way down. My phone's at 8% and just holding.
Oh no. All right. Well, maybe that's time to call it. You think?
Yeah.
It's getting late. We've been on for an hour and a half anyway. Mike's laughing at, I'm guessing, Kelly's random Phil's mom. I'm still not sure what. I don't know. Refurbished 50. Oh, probably when I said Craigslist is all hookers. Like Phil's mom. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, I feel a little bit like the creeper. He was yelling at someone the other day because they made a comment about something, and he was playing, so he didn't see the comment for like 15 minutes. He's like, dude, you got to put what the comment's about, because I don't remember what the fuck I said 10 minutes ago.
Right.
I hear you.
That your mom stuff, it got to such a point, you know, in junior high and high school, you're using it all the time with your buddies and everything. It got to the point that nobody was even original anymore. That's just all that you said. Your mom, you know, walk up to somebody, your mom, you know, it's okay.
Right.
There's nothing original here anymore, but it's great to come back to it.
Right. Kaos says battery power is a myth. Yeah. All right. I guess we'll call it here before Poe gets dumped.
Yeah, it's just staying at 8%. We might be able to stay all night with just that.
Oh, apparently it was Shelby that said Phil's mom. Kelly just typed it.
Oh.
When it was talking about the hookers. All right. So I'm going to click play on the outro. Thanks for everyone for being here on a Sunday night Super Bowl night.
Really nice. Appreciate it. Go get you an Atari Game Station Go if it drops down. I'd say let it drop down. Let it drop down.
Yeah. Yeah. Saw your dad at the airport yesterday, called him gay, and he's laughing with his purse. I had to censor that for the audio version. All right, I'm going to play the outro. Thanks for watching, everyone. Check it. Watch for Poe's video. Watch for, I might go live sometime 4 o'clock Eastern during the week. Casey is on Monday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, right? Yep. He gets done reading his chat at 9 o'clock and starts the show. And then Mike and Phil are on the Retro Bliss Rewind Tuesday night.
They will be doing the 2600 awards, right?
2600 awards. Yeah. And of course, Mike is always on Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern. Kelly and I are doing 2-Player Tuesday. It'll either be 6 o'clock Eastern or 7 o'clock Eastern. I got to talk to Casey. And then Thursday night, I've been going live too. So watch for that stuff. And yeah, we'll catch you next week for hanging out with Poe and all.
Right here, right now.
Right here, right now.
Jesus Jones.
So. All right. Play.
Thanks for stopping by, guys. We hope to see you next week.
Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid. Yeah, the retro game stories. You know what they did. From Atari to Zaxxon, every secret unwound. Best closing credits theme. The baddest around. Flippers are flapping. The high scores in sight. Talking old consoles, day in and day out. Through the night, every button pressed, every cartridge blown clean. Reliving the glory on a glowing screen. Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid. Yeah, the retro game stories. You know what they did. From Atari to Zaxxon, every secret unwound. Best closing credits theme. The baddest around. No cheat codes needed, just passion and fun. For every true gamer till the podcast is done. So power down slowly until next week's show. With Poe and Offgrid, where the good times just flow. Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid. Yeah, the retro game stories. You know what they did. From Atari to Zaxxon, every secret unwound. Best closing credits theme. The bad baddest around.